elbow armor. So really nice. I got this jacket because I wanted to have something that looks a little bit like, you know, a firefighter in a way, but I like it because it's stretchy. It's abrasion resistant, obviously, has a lot of doodads and stuff, so I can adjust the wrist and the elbows, makes it to where it's easy, and lots of pockets, lots of cool things about it. High quality, highly recommend. A lot of this stuff lasts about 5 years if you take care of it. Helmets you want to replace every 5 years or every 50,000 miles. And that's because of the foam on the inside. You can't really see it on here, but the foam on the inside is styrofoam basically. It's a really strong styrofoam, and your sweat, the grime, it starts to get brittle, and then it starts to make it to where it's not as protective. It doesn't absorb as much. So we got gloves right here. This is the glove holder that we sell back here. So if you want to grab one, go right ahead. Velcro, but anyways, we got some leather gloves. These are leather perforated gloves because in Tucson, Arizona, it gets hot all the time. And I like leather, so I think brown looks really cool. And so the main things you want to look for in gloves, I don't know if we can zoom in on that. You're going to have reinforced stitching. You're going to have some TPU, which is going to be thermoplastic. It's going to help protect a little bit here and there. Some knuckle protection. I don't know if you can see that. Some knuckle protection there. That's going to help protect when I hit the ground and my knuckles hit. Hopefully that's going to absorb most of it, so there's not going to be any broken bones. And that's really the goal here. Is it's not really going to stop any injuries. It's going to help mitigate as much as I possibly can get, I guess. And it's not good. You don't want to have a lot of damage to your body. So I like Velcro. Sometimes they have zippers and whatnot. Sometimes you have long gauntlet gloves. These are short cuff. I get perforated, like I said, because of the weather here. So if you're in a colder climate, you want to get something more solid. Same thing with a jacket. Same thing with the helmet. In fact, let's go ahead and bring, we're good here. Let's go ahead and show you guys the pants. So it's the same kind of pants. These are summer pants, and this way allows a lot of airflow to come through. So you can have some airflow here, airflow here. You have some exhausting coming down here underneath the legs, really important. You're gonna have knee armor, okay? So when you try on some pants at the local store, Cycle Gear, whatever it is, put them on and then sit down like on a chair. There we go. Sit down on a chair and see where that knee armor lands. Because sometimes it could be like way up here, so then here's your knee and here's the armor, and that's not good. And it's kind of like understanding when you're on the bike. So I like to sit down, get a good feel for it. Yeah, this knee armor goes above and below, and it actually covers the sides. Really good, so I'm good here. Has some leather right here. This isn't an endorsement for Climb, but they do make some great gear. Make some adjustments right here. It's an over the boot type pant. So you're gonna have some pants that go in the boots, over the boots. It all really depends on how you want it to look. I like suspenders because, I don't know, they look good. Some of these things have, some of these pants have waist adjustments. They have belt loops, but I like suspenders because then it keeps it kind of loose, because I don't want to be like super tight leaning over, feeling the belt into my stomach. I'd rather have this. All right, so boots. Let's go ahead and get some of these off. These are mainly for hot weather also. So these have breathable vents on the bottom. It's also going to allow water to go through in and out. There are some stiff boots. Those are meant for just riding. And I got some boots that are a little flexible because when I go walking, setting up the course, the Smart Rider drills, and I go out and about, I don't want it to be super stiff because then it's going to cause a little bit of pain in my arches. So this is also, so it's Gore-Tex. It's a little bit weather resistant, water resistant, but it has a lot of airflow that goes through. I wanted something a little bit taller, so you can get like short boots. You can get mid-calf, that's what these are, and high calf. I like high calf, but I couldn't find any that I liked, so I got some mid-calf ones so I can get some protection on my shin from any rocks or anything like that. And I made sure that there was no lacing. So here, you're gonna have Velcro, at least on my boots, you're gonna have Velcro and the zipper. So I really like that aspect, especially on the inside. Looks cleaner when it's on the outside, or when there's nothing on the outside. Plus, it allows it to where there's no laces, so if I step down, the lace isn't gonna grab the peg and pull me over. So, I really like these boots. They have mid-shank soles so that when you put pressure on that peg, even though you're supposed to put it right here, and if you put pressure right here, it's not gonna collapse on you. You can get some foot fatigue, which is no fun because it actually fatigues your whole body. And what, did we miss anything? I don't know if we missed anything, but basically, what we want to do is have full gear, specifically a helmet, because you want to protect your brain. Grab yourself some gloves. These two right here are probably gonna be the cheapest you can do. You know, right off the bat, it's gonna have the most protection. You're gonna have good tactile feel on the handlebars. Put your hands out, protect yourself in a crash. You're gonna cover your hands, but if you don't have a jacket, you can get all torn up, and then you're gonna protect your head. Then I'd get myself a jacket, because then you're gonna protect a lot, because you're gonna really try to protect yourself when you go in a crash, and then this right here is gonna protect everything else that's protecting yourself. Your legs are gonna get torn up a little bit, so the next thing you wanna do is get some pants and then some boots. But you can get away with long pants, like jeans and work boots, in slow speed stuff. I don't recommend riding out there on the road with that, but if that's all you can afford, that's all you can afford. Helmet, gloves, jacket, pants, boots, in that order is how I would do it. And once you have the full set, you're pretty good for about 3 to 5 years. So enjoy it. Don't rush to get the newest thing unless your stuff is deteriorating, which means you take care of it. And the way you take care of it is you just follow the care instructions. Just follow the care instructions that come with the jacket, pants. Warm soapy water, air dry is pretty much all you do for all of this stuff, okay? Yeah, I think that's it. Well, I guess that's it. How's everybody doing today? Let's go ahead and turn the chat on. There we go. You guys can hear me, right? Yeah, the audio wasn't working. We got a new IT guy, already on probation, first day. Not gonna make it to the second, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Shmee, how you doing? No Smart discounts today, but we do have a discount till next Friday? Yeah, next Friday. 25% off the digital drill booklet. So everyone else is gonna see this weekend. You guys get to see it early. I pinned that up here to look a little more professional today. If you don't know what the drill booklet looks like on your phone, so it's basically a PDF. That's what it is. And you hook it up to your bike mount, your phone mount, whatever, and you got tons and tons of drills to practice with. Instant delivery, international, 25% off. I think it's $15 originally. I don't know, was that like 12 something at the end of the day? Anyways, you just got your rescue kit in the mail. Nice, Sean. Hope you like it. Hope you never need to use it. You're watching from Iraq? Yeah, where's everybody watching from? What time is it? What time is it in Iraq? Happy Thursday. It's Missy. How you doing? How you doing? You excited about today's class? I've been hitting the highway these days on your sweet baby 250. Nice, me. Nice. 2158. Okay. Ooh, that's late. Get some sleep. We are going to be doing this for about 2 hours, so it's going to be about midnight for you. The money isn't a problem necessarily, but I would love to drop/crash a new... Ooh, wait, what? What'd I miss? Central Illinois. Bulgaria. Hey, it's about the same time over there. Just woke up, Skynet. Uh-oh. Where's Reese? Where's Reese when you need him? North Texas here. It's almost 2 p.m. Yeah, it's noon, basically, here. Saudi Arabia, Houston, Texas, watching from the phone. Are you in the bathroom? Are you on the pot? Are you taking a dump? California, noon. Okay. Europe, nice. Houston, some South Africans, Central Valley, California, Fontana, California. Yeah. What has everybody been up to this week? So, I mean, if you're just joining and you haven't seen a live stream, raise your hand if this is your first live stream. Raise your hand. Or do a little wave or just say hi. My first time. We'd like to just chat, hang out. We're in my dorm room right now. We're going to head into the classroom, and then we'll probably go into the office afterwards to hang out a little bit more. And then we're gonna get into 2 crash videos for MotoStars. The third live, first in a couple months. Hey, welcome back. Your first live day job shredder. Nice. Took your MSF this weekend, Kelly, from Two Brothers Bushcraft. And you passed. Congrats. Just discovered the nice. How you doing, Doc? How you doing, Megan? How you doing? 5th live session. Yeah, so these are kind of like live classes every Thursday around this time. And yes, I still do ride an Indian FTR 1200S. I haven't ridden in a while though. I need to get back into it. I'm gonna be filming for the new book that I'm finishing up. I do have a presentation, and you're distracting me now. I have a presentation at the end of the month, and that's been my focus. So after this month, it's really gonna go towards that. Yeah, I got distracted now. Yeah, it was. We're gonna so live class, and we go over crashes, close calls. We figure things out. Think of it as like your weekly class. That if you can't make it to the MSF, hopefully this will help you out. I do have some training on the MTC Rider Academy. So if you want to actually start training, there's that. But yeah, we're just gonna go over some crashes, figure things out, talk, hang out. We usually start when we get 100 likes. That's kind of like your way of signing into class. So we'll start on the first video at 100 and start on the second video at 200. Yeah. Been Morocco for nearly 3 months. Ooh. Hey Chris, how you doing? Never been on a bike before. Going to take the MSF next weekend. Should I buy a cheap used bike to learn on? A Honda Rebel. Honda Rebels are great. The one you want, Indian Scout Bobber 20. That's a great bike too. I would wait until after the MSF to make a decision. I really like the Honda Rebel, especially the ones that are 2019 to now, because it's the new models, and those are really good. I think it's 2017 to now is the new models, but even anything 2020 plus is great. I love those, but Indian Scout Bobber 20, that's a great bike too. But I would definitely wait till after the class to make a decision on that, because you're gonna have a ton of fun. Okay, so 2017 is the old model. Okay, 2019 plus, good. You'll be riding around on smaller CC bikes, 250s, 200, 300 max, and it's a lot of fun. You'll realize it's a lot of fun. But if you're gonna be doing a lot of like highway stuff, then the Indian Scout would be probably better. But once you learn friction zone, throttle controls, braking, turning, bikes are bikes. You just have to change it up a little bit, depending on the friction zone, because each bike has its own little friction zone. I was thinking either R1 or the SS2KM, although I'm new to bike riding. R1's a pretty big bike, Slender Man. Your long legs and arms, I don't know if it'll be comfortable. I want to get a motorcycle license, but in New York, I need to get my driver's license first. That's weird. I think in Arizona, you don't have to do that. Is the Ninja 400 a good beginner bike? Yeah, definitely. Hey, congrats, Viking Biking. As of mid-March, he's cancer-free. That's a great feeling. Finally caught a stream LTA game. 61 likes, guys. Let's get 39 more, and we'll get right. You know what? In fact, let's get to the class. Grab your seats. I gotta take the elevator. What's up, everybody? Go ahead and take a seat. We got pizza for lunch today. It's did we get Costco pizza, QT pizza, or Little Caesars today? What do we get? What do you guys think it is? Take a bite and tell me what it is. So we have to get a bunch for. I mean, usually get like 300 people in here. That's a lot of pizza. We keep selling out Safeway donuts, so we can't be using those all the time. Let's do Costco today. Let's think. Costco and QT. QT's pretty good. Costco's really good though. It's Costco. Ah, there we go. Use the gold star member status. Yeah, nice. Got a Rebel 1100. That's a great bike too. Can you choose DCT or not on the Rebel 1100, or does it just come with DCT? Let's get some music going. 20 more likes. You can get DCT or not. Okay, cool. Sweet. What'd you get? DCT or I could turn that down a little bit. DCT or the regular. What'd you get? Oh, this guy's not having a good day. Whoa, where'd my drink go? We got little portals here. So what did everyone else do this week? I mean, we were here last Thursday. We hung out a little bit, had some crashes to talk about. Those videos went up this weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Did you guys grab the discount for Cardo? It was a 20% off at the time. Right now, I think it's 10%, but there might be another discount coming up. We do have the drill booklet, digital drill booklet. It's pinned at the top of the chat, 25% off. You built a time machine, but you can't remember where you're going to put it. Okay, just be careful. Be careful with those. I went axe throwing yesterday. That was a lot of fun. Went axe throwing yesterday with my girlfriend and her kid and fiance. That was fun. It's on my Instagram store if you guys want to see it. We got some bullseyes. What else did I do? I can't remember. But I've been working really hard on a presentation, and that's been stressing me out. 10 more likes, guys, and we're get started. Do I have any advice for strict parents who don't want you to get a bike? Polar Bear, how old are you first? Because if you're under 18, you kind of got to listen to them. It's entering the void. Just got your motorcycle permit, waiting for a nice enough day to get my first bike. That's right, day job. Playing drums at church this weekend and a couple finals to take Saturday night. Nice. Oh, yeah. Sunday I did safety team stuff, so I was at church. So I was walking around checking for rattlesnakes, putting my name on all the whiteboards for all the elementary school stuff, and stood guard. Had my my own personal rescue pack. I had 4 tourniquets, 4 chest seals, tons of roll gauze, some hemostatic dressings, some Band-Aids in there, some extra gloves. Just kind of stood there and hung out. You're 16, planning on getting one. When I'm 18, I will pay for it all myself, but keep telling me I will die. Yeah, I mean, hey, thank you, P&W Rider, for becoming a cadet, hitting that join button. Yeah, I mean, every parent, here's the thing, every parent really they don't want their kids to die. As simple as that. Any risky behavior that the child does, it's scary. Okay, so they're coming from a point of fear. I get that. One thing that, I mean, I did a video a while back, and a big part of that, if my child wanted to do something dangerous, I would have that reaction too. The way to really calm my nerves is if my child did everything possible to be safe about it. So taking a class, getting the gear, checking in on longer rides, and honestly, like, if you can, share your location when you're doing it, like Life 360 and whatnot. This way they can see you're respectful, you're doing the speed limit, you're explaining like your rides to them, so it's not like, hey, I went with my buddies, we went hauling butt. No, it's more of like, hey, I just went to work, it was great. You don't have to tell them your close calls if you don't want to, but if you do, tell them how you handled it. And the more information that they get about this, because a lot of it is what they see and what they know. They just see a lot of people dying in the news, and they see the negative. The best thing is to really share a lot of the positives. And before you know it, it's just going to be a normal thing that you do, as long as you're being safe. MSF class does encourage you to talk with family about the crash possibilities, and that's true. That's true. Yeah. Dan, can you clarify who you went axe throwing with? How some of us heard you wrong. Sounded like your girlfriend also. No, so I got a girlfriend. Her daughter is engaged to somebody, so it was a double thing. So yeah, there you go. Always expect the unexpected, and you should be. Okay, yeah, exactly. Yeah. How's CF Moto 450 as a beginner first bike? Anything like under 500 is a good first bike. I don't know what a CF Moto is. I don't know. Thank you, Tiagix. 3 more likes when we get started on this video. Appreciate that. Oh, I thought Shmi was Captain Hook's first mate. What do you think about the new Triumph Scrambler 400? I love scramblers, and if I don't keep up with bikes, I keep up more with education and how people learn and the rider themselves. But I mean, a Triumph Scrambler 400 sounds like a ton of fun. Like, I really wanted a DRZ 400 for a while. That sounds, I mean, I like Triumph, and they look good. They look good. I'm a big fan of Triumphs. I just like the way they look. But I also like my Indian FTR, and I don't feel like spending more money since I paid it off like 2 years ago. Always think about this channel when I ride. I'm sure it helps save my... Thank you, Growing with George. Appreciate it. And the pack talk broke off. Does it still work? Does it still work? I'm surprised it broke off. Like from the helmet or from the cradle. The Royal Enfield Himalayan. I saw one in real life recently. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. 109 likes, guys. We got to get started. So, you know how we do this. Let's go ahead and get to the very beginning. There we go. You know how we do this. We do a quick ad read at the beginning. I haven't gotten really any complaints because I make sure I do it within 8 seconds. Some people do 30 to 90-second ad reads. Thankfully, Cardo has been really cool. They just let me do what I want to do. And it's like an 8-second ad read, like once a month. But we got to pay the bills. Got to pay the bills because I'm so focused on the book right now. Once the book is done, there's going to be a ton of different writing content for that. So you'll see some of that stuff. But yeah, I've been got to pay the bills, guys. And thankfully, we do have some fun things that I was able to create for you guys. And I love doing the drills. I really do love doing the drills. It's a fun thing. In the book, it's going to be converted a little bit into a game situation. So after the book is done, because I want to make sure everyone's able to ride, after that, my next step is to create a whole, like a tournament, basically. So I'm looking through some web developers, or at least getting some ideations on that, on how to do like a leaderboard to see who does the fastest. Yeah. Maybe do some teams. Maybe have like a real life situation where we all kind of meet up once a year to compete against each other. I don't know. These are big ideas that I've had for years, and I'm finally putting them in action, and so I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, we're going to do a quick ad read about this, because right now this is 15% off. So in fact, let me go ahead and I want to do like a screenshot, because I want this to be, I got a screenshot button right here. Let's do that. There we go. So a little screenshot. Let me do this. Let me do that. Because I will be posting it on my Instagram story, because we do have a sale going on. Okay. It's a lot of fun. What am I missing? What am I missing here? You guys being good in class? Are you guys are all settled? Make sure we have our marker. Make sure it has ink in it or whatever it is. Okay, that's good. Nobody's sucking the green marker dry like last week. I ate all the purple crayons. That's fine. I've been getting purples just so you guys can eat those and not my neon green. I need to have that. All right. I think we're going to get started. We got 116 likes. I did tell you guys we're going to do that. So make sure you guys keep hitting the like button, because if we just get 200, we're just going to power through. They are scented. This one smells like apple. Sour apple. So you appear on the second one. Oh, okay. Go Rico Moto. All right, guys, we're going to jump into this. I'm going to turn down the music just a tiny, teeny bit. I'm going to make myself all big like this. That's what she said. And we're going to get started. We're going to hit the record button. And then we're going to do a quick ad read. So wait, 1 second. What is the Go Drill 25? That's the discount code. Okay. 3, 2. Here we go. What is up, everybody? DanDanTheFireman here. We do have a sale going on. Go Drill 25. You'll get the digital drill booklet, all the drills, put it on your phone mount, and go practice. But let's go ahead and watch these videos real quick.
To maintain a safe distance, only compounded the travel.
Oh, we're having some fun. That's a beautiful area. It did say 15 miles per hour. If you notice that, it said sharp right turn. Those chevrons are indicating that we should have slowed it down. It looks like it's a very, very sharp turn. Is this the same person? No. Okay. S must. So what I saw right here, let me go ahead and point it out.
Right after the overtaking.
It's interesting how I can read upside down that quick. So 15 miles per hour. So we see the turn coming up. You notice how it is blind. We don't know what's happening on the other side of this turn. We do know it is turning. How you can tell that is that, well, it's obviously not going straight, okay, and it disappears. The road disappears. If the road disappears, we should probably slow it down just a little bit, because part of planning our ride is making sure that we locate these hazardous situations and assessing them. And yes, this is a relevant threat here, okay? So if we can't negotiate the corner, we don't want to start an ad. There we go. We want to negotiate the corners. And so slowing it down, doing what it recommends, and then noticing the chevrons, and we do have a sign right here. Okay, we do have a sign right here. Sharp right turn. We're not anywhere in our own lane. We're kind of racing, having a good time. We're not paying attention. We should be talking to each other on our cardos saying, hey, slow it down, especially if you are the leader. Everyone's passing everybody. Not set up for the turn. So right here, we locked up the rear brake. Okay, we locked it up. You see a little bit of the smoke. Got a little bit of a panic because we have the car right where my head is. Got a little panic right here. We're not going to be able to negotiate this very sharp turn. And I know the camera angle does make somewhat of a difference here. So it doesn't look this sharp, but it's pretty sharp. Okay, it looks like a decreasing radius, or at least kind of like a U-turn almost, as you can tell right there. So we do have the impact. Thankfully, we're wearing really good gear. Okay, we have a full suit, at least for the guy with the gray helmet. I love his helmet. It matches his bike. That's pretty cool. It's like a little Power Ranger. And we get up to here, he dumps it. So there's the right shoulder when we talk about mechanism of injury. So we're going to have right shoulder injuries. But if he has that jacket on, hopefully that shoulder armor will absorb some of that. So usually it's D30 armor. It's a non-Newtonian fluid. That's a fun thing to say. So it's nice and pliable until it has an impact, and then it hardens up. So this guy right there was able to somewhat keep it up, but he slowed it down, almost went off the road. You see the chevrons right there. That means it was a sharp corner. Thankfully, that car stopped, because if he didn't, we would have other issues. Pretty bad situation overall. This is when we can start rescuing. We're going to front load this so we can get all the graphics and a lot of the information out so we can power through some of these other ones. So first we got to remain calm so that we don't become part of the incident. I mean, we already are, but we're not injured, so that's great. I would go ahead and start thinking about calling 911 or telling someone to call 911, but we have to make sure that we are safe too. Okay, so thankfully that car did stop. So if we're not safe and we get hit, nobody can call 911. At least we couldn't call 911. Hopefully the car that hit you will. And if we can, stop any major bleeds. Okay, stop any major bleeds, direct pressure, and I mean direct pressure, a lot of pressure on that open wound, especially if it's bleeding out arterially. You want to go ahead and apply a tourniquet if it's on the legs and arms, if the bleeding is going out. I like to do a very rapid tourniquet, which is going to be high and tight. So high up here in the arms, or high up here in the legs. Just do high and tight, okay? Now, if you take a stop the bleed class, you can do something a little bit different where it's about 2-3 inches above the wound, just not on a joint. I'm just gonna do high and tight. And then you want to quickly assess the severity. So if he wants to get back up and his bike is running and he's starting to get a little queasy and woozy and is starting to lose balance and he's got a headache and he's probably got a head injury. So you're either going to wait until those symptoms subside, or you don't let him ride at all, and you call a buddy to pick up his bike and pick him up, okay? And you wait with him, and then all the other stuff right there. So this is all in a rescue card right here. Okay, it comes with the rescue pack. It's pretty cool. I put it in my wallet. There it is. And we're going to move on to the other ones. All right. I crashed the S1000RR. I'm all right. Bike is all right. Rebuild coming shortly. Okay, here we go. Whoa, what was that real quick? What was that? What was the 25 miles an hour recommended? So we have a turn to the left, and then we have a quick turn to the right. Those signs are letting you know, hey, what's up? So there's the sharp left, and we got a sharp right coming up. And what do we have? A low side. Here we are. A little bit too fast. There's the low side into... No, don't go in the guardrail. Thankfully, we have a vista point here because guess what? That's him into the guardrail. He got lucky. Got lucky. No. So he's all right because he's got full gear. His bike doesn't have any frame sliders. So maybe just some plastic parts he's got to replace. Hopefully, engine is covered. So if you're going to pick it up from this side, put the side stand down before you lift. Let's go back just a little bit. So if you're going to pick it up from this side, put your side stand up. So when you do lift it up and over, if you lose balance and the bike falls over, it's going to fall into the side stand, not onto the other side of this bike. Okay? A little tip right there. Especially if you hit your head, you don't know, and you might get a little woozy. Angry lady throws a bottle at stunt riders. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was more than a bottle. That was like a 3,000-pound machine. Okay, be very careful. When you start seeing people like this, just kind of let them get in front. That's really what they want to do. Give them what they want, and you continue on with your day. Let's see. I'll try to stop pausing, guys. I promise. Okay. Okay. Militant Motor Co. Okay. So maybe she didn't try to hit them. Maybe he braked into them. I don't know. Wear a helmet, Grom guy. You never know if you're gonna hit your head. That's littering. That's littering. I don't... that was kind of dumb. That was a dumb thing. Aero, that's the name.
That right after hitting
okay.
uneven
We got a turn coming up right here. We have a radar station that, you know, probably has some a rare or common sample. I've been playing way too much Helldivers. All right, anyways.
And it was the main reason for the fall.
Sharp left turn. There was... Ooh. He was doing... Okay, so we're going to look at it. What's on the ground? There's like a divot right there. Either a discoloration or divot. Let's take a look.
Of the bike, and it was the main reason.
Looking at his front brake. No application of front brake, so there was a road surface hazard. That sucks. Probably couldn't see it at time, didn't think it was there, but guys, guess what? When we're smart riders, we acquire and use personal protective equipment just in case. Just in case this happens, okay? And yeah, it could have been gravel, a little divot. Remember, multiple factors apply. It looks like, you know, like maybe a semi or another vehicle like ground out something in the ground. I don't know. Our tires are pretty good. So that's interesting that we fell because of that. So maybe a little bit of gravel too. Yeah. Full gear, guys, just in case. Look at that. He's got full gear. He's got you can see the jacket, gauntlet gloves. He's got those motorcycle boots. Good for him. Those look like motorcycle jeans. You see the armor right there in the knees. Very good. Yeah, for democracy. I'm like level 56 now. All right. Sneeze 13. We have side of the vehicle, intersection. Okay, orange stage. We don't know what this guy's going to come or do. That guy's probably going to go through because this guy's leaving a gap. There it is. Don't hit him. Oh, jeez. Oh, hit and run, baby. Are you going to peel out and crash? Okay. It's not a Mustang. Usually got to watch out for that. Yeah, he hit you, buddy. That sucks. That sucks. Hopefully his vehicle's fine, and then the car has some damage. So positioning for safety, let's go ahead and talk about that. So part of planning your ride, let's get something out of this. This is a good spot right here when the plan goes away. This is a good spot right here, but you can kind of tell already we have great line of sight. I like to be off to the side a little bit more because if a vehicle does slam in the back of me, which I don't think they will at this point, I'm kind of okay because this is where the vehicle would be. This is where the vehicle is. And if I'm over here, I'm not going to get hit. So I'm going to put myself in a lane splitting position or lane filtering position. And if you can't lane filter in your state, this is fine. But if you can lane filter, I think at least in Arizona, you have to do in between the vehicles, not on the sides. But yeah, anyways, moving on. Yeah, I probably did more damage to the car. There you go. What do we got here?
I have it on video. Do you need it or you're good?
Yeah, just.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
You want to go to this parking lot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's probably calling his insurance and whatnot. All right, tried braking slowly and gently, but as I got closer, I felt like I was going to hit the woman. So I braked harder, panicked, question mark, resulting in a slide out. Okay. So lost of traction. I like that MotoStars is putting this stuff up here for some context. Let's see what happens. And I think when people submit their videos, they put this up. Okay, so we didn't have to panic. We're already out. So yeah, panicked. He's got some rain gear on. Heck yeah. Hopefully you're doing okay. So we didn't really have to panic. So remember, when it comes to like a red stage maneuver, which just means you have to do something, because part of planning your ride, oh geez, that's in the way. So part of planning your ride, we're locating, assessing, and then navigating. So we're gonna locate, let's go ahead and get back here. We're gonna locate this person coming out. Okay, possible. So you hear him kind of slowing it down. So we're in orange stage right now. So I can go ahead and start, engine braking, progressive braking. But when it comes to, like I said, red stage, we have multiple things. Okay, we can do an escape path, which would be a swerve, or we just kind of stay in our lane and miss the person. We don't really have to do much. So braking, progressively, yeah, that will slow us down. Where's the button? Where's the button? Progressive braking. Slowing it down, gentle squeeze, 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 not panic. So what stage do you guys think this person was in? All of a sudden they look up. Oh, crap. What stage do you think they're in? Now, if you don't know what the stages are, here's the MTC awareness stages. Which one do you think they were in? And then they jumped right to brown. Because that person was pretty much out of the roadway when we finally fell down. Yeah. And the person didn't even look back. Didn't even look back.
Here is a really dangerous scenario. The bike in front was totally caught off guard.
Okay.
Even though it could
Great position for safety. I bet you they have a great line of sight, good escape path, and it looks like they have a good space cushion.
have been avoided, both the rider and the driver were too confident in their moves.
Oh, side of the vehicle. You see in between the vehicles right over there? Uh-oh. Good swerve. Hey, you know what? If it works, it doesn't matter if it's pretty. Success is the only metric we're looking for here. So, yeah, they could have done a bigger swerve, but I think at this slow speed, a big swerve might have dropped their bike. I don't care. I call it success. There was a little bit of a clip, I think his foot, but it's better than T-boning this car. Very good. This was good.
Their moves.
It's like, oh crap. Quick reaction. There's the impact. Almost fell. Recovered. Now, when I was saying, hey, you see the side of the vehicle, it's inside these vehicles right here, right? There it is. So you are, yeah, you're looking forward, but in a hazardous situation like this with a bunch of traffic, you are in orange stage. Thankfully, this person wasn't going fast. And so in orange stage, you are constantly scanning, looking for things, ready to act. Okay, you're constantly scanning. So if you see a side of the vehicle in between the limited line of sight that you do have in between vehicles, be prepared for that person not to see you.
were too confident in their moves.
So right here, you can start seeing that. And so slow it down. But look how quick his perception, reaction, and then action. It was a good action too. Very good. Very good. That was good. Yeah, check your foot. Because you could break some toes doing that. Yeah, yeah. Doesn't take much to break those phalanges. Side of the pedestrian. Running havoc through the streets of Hobart. Maybe annoying some drunkards enough to throw hands. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. If you're in this friend group, like if you're that dude right there, and your buddy did this, smack his beer out of his hand. And tell him not to do that again. Tell him to stop being an idiot. Because if these bikers turned around, I mean, are you really going to be like, hey, guess what? I got to back you up now? I'd be like, man, don't put me in this position where I got to fight to defend you because you were acting like an idiot. All right, open lane pattern. The vehicles on the right are going to want to get in the left lane because that stacked line. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, they did. He did switch, but it was a little bit different than what I was thinking. Kind of the same. Ooh, there was an impact. Look at the hood of this vehicle. It's kind of, yeah, it's sitting there. This car has some issues. Probably going a little too fast, but the hood is kind of intact until about here. So if you get into this situation, braking might not be the best option. If you can, accelerate past this, because these two are going to either like go like this or whatever, but they're going to probably be in your path of travel. Get yourself out of there. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. You got to watch out on these mountain roads, especially for cyclists, because if a car is going to be passing a cyclist, they will give them some room, which means they will take up part of the other lane. It's just, it is what it is. This is why I like middle. That was a close one, but look how he's in the middle. Now imagine if he was on the outside, right? Yeah. Inside, don't know if there's debris. Middle's pretty good. A little bit of a whoa factor, but didn't have to do anything. Didn't have to swerve. That was good.
At first, the biker thought the issue might be because of low fuel. However, it turned out that the brakes were the culprit, completely locked up when attempting to pull over onto the shoulder.
So something's happening with his bike maintenance. His brake calipers. Oh, geez. Yeah, it locked up. Probably overheated. The rotor's kind of locked up.
What the hell?
Yeah. It's like, what happened here? Chain looks intact. Hey, we got some people. Ooh, some rubberneckers.
You okay? Yeah.
Some rubberneckers.
Back wheel.
Looking.
Oh, you know, no one hit you? No. Okay.
That's great that these people stopped and say hi. They went and rescued. Oh, that's so sweet. All right, let's take a look at this. So yeah, this part right here where he crashed and whatnot.
Ow.
Maintenance, different factors we don't know, but he did put his hand down. I want you to see his gloves. Look how much it ripped off. That's how much it ripped off his glove. If you don't have gloves, you have fatty tissue. I mean, you can push it. It's a little fatty tissues here. Not much, though. It gives you a little cushion. But you can rip out your fatty tissue. That could have been your hand. Easily, right, Waldo? Where are you? You're going to rip that up, and you're not going to be able to use your hand that well. So he's just going to have some pain from the impact, but he's not going to be removing some flesh. Wear your gloves.
What the hell?
Look at that. Look at that. I want you to see that. Take a look at that. Now look at the crash. It wasn't even that bad, really. He just fell at a slow speed, right? So there's the impact. Just the initial impact ripped it off. And he's not sliding on his hand. And that's what he's got. That's why you want gloves. All right. We're going to get merged into probably. We're in the blind spot. Good job. Position out. Now roll off the throttle. There you go. Let them in or let them forward a little bit. Okay. Oh, whoa. Now that guy's just being a jerk. That was a jerk move. Because if you want to go straight, you could have just stayed. He doesn't want them to lane filter. Yeah, you can't move up any further. So now it's more of a road rage thing. Just move on. Gets cut off. Open lane pattern. Probably just didn't see ya. Didn't see ya. Good job getting yourself out of there. Good braking. Moving over. Allowing them in. You're not going to win that. Don't speed up and fight them. Law of gross tonnage is going to take care of that. He can't, like, they have so many blind spots on trucks like this. Either didn't see you, because he definitely doesn't want to get in trouble with FedEx for a crash. Open lane pattern. Hey, okay. So here's the thing. We shouldn't be going this fast in the first place. But as you can tell, we can't see much. We have a side of the vehicle. This is definitely an orange stage. I would not be passing anybody at this point. I would kind of be hanging out back here with a good space cushion. I want to make sure my space cushion's good. So we get up to here. So it is an open lane pattern because you see the vehicle, the Ranger wanting to get over. Now, we talk about braking. Sure. Let's say, yeah, braking is definitely going to be the best option here. But this is also, if we want to kind of tweak our frame on this, is that this is an escape through acceleration. Okay? Think of it that way. Overall, we shouldn't have been put in this situation, but if we have to escape through acceleration, this is something we could see. So he gets stuck here. He could either brake, swerve into the car or the curb, brake, or accelerate. So now we're stuck here. Let's just say we ended up here naturally doing everything else right. We can accelerate past into our escape path, okay? So accelerate. Now at this point, we're out of danger. Go ahead and slow it back down. Slow it back down. He has a double R. I don't think he wants to. We're going to move on. So we do have an intersection there. Okay. Oh, we got a little dash cam. So behind us, in front of us.
This made navigating through the tram tracks even more challenging.
Oh, tram tracks. How do you guys go over tram tracks? Oh, he tried, though. You go over it as perpendicular as possible. It's going to be hard to do this and do that. So you're going to have to do a quick adjustment. So it's going to be a nice little swerve, basically, over the tram tracks. And it looks like he tried. Looks like he tried. So quick swerve. And still caught. Still caught. So be careful around tram tracks. Cattle guards. Do a nice little swerve in and out. Got some ape hangers. Yeah. All right. Oh. Slam the brakes. So that was an open lane pattern. Can't see it from here, but you see it after the fact. So he's switching over. The motorcyclist is switching over because he wants to switch over too. So here we slammed the brakes. We slammed them. And we swerved at the same time. Pick one or the other. Now, you can swerve and apply progressive braking at the same time, but it's progressive braking. You don't want to give it a lot because you do need traction for the swerve. You don't give it a lot. You don't slam the brakes and swerve hard, okay? So either swerve hard, a little bit of brakes, or a lot of brakes, and then try to move over a little bit. Not really a swerve. So we're going to go over here. Now, we could have swerved really hard into the left lane instead of braking at all. Just roll up the throttle and swerve. That would have worked. But success is the metric. We want to make sure that we were successful. He did a successful job of avoiding. Now, what can we learn from this? Well, let's go ahead and get some gear, buddy. Because we have bare hands there. Let's get some gear. Jacket. Same here. Get a gear and jacket. Oh, side of the vehicle. Hey, saw it. Paid attention. That person was not paying attention, but if you notice when we're going through the intersection, this person's in orange stage. So good job. He's looking, he's staring. Hey, you're not slowing down, buddy. Usually people will slow down and then go. But he recognized this person is not decelerating. So good job. And now at this point, we're going to move out of the way. Apply brakes. Didn't fall over. Turning and applying the brakes. Didn't fall over. Good job. All right, are we going to do more? I don't care. I don't care about more. Let's move on. Richard Pafond. Okay, side of the vehicle. That person's... Ooh, geez. First available lane there. First available lane. Come on now. So good job on the braking for this motorcycle rider. Good job on the swerving for the car in front. But intersections, even if you're in a car, you got to be in orange stage, prepped and ready for anything. So the car was prepped. The car saw this, swerved out of the way. Car did a great job. Now we have to apply the brakes so we don't run into the back of that car. So good job on the car. Oh, crap. Nice swerve. Good swerve. Us having to apply the brakes. And once we are safe, we can go and honk. And then, now remember, we talked about this part right here. So we talked about this part a while back. What we like to do here at the MTC Rider Academy is give a thumbs down. Give them a thumbs down. Give them a disappointed dad look. That hurts people's feelings more than a middle finger. It hurts their feelings. Middle fingers gets people defensive. This might bring back childhood trauma, and that's not fun to give. But if they're being an idiot. Anyways, moving on. Moto Dreamer. Oh, look, you see the GPS? That looks like a fun ride right there. That looks like a fun ride. Watch out for these corners. That person's already over the line.
Yes, a car in my lane. What?
And that car's in your lane. Good job finding the escape path. Good job finding the escape path. So that's what they did. They found the escape.
Yes, a car in my lane. What is he doing?
And that's all he needs right there. Love it. Love it.
Whoa, that was a close
Good job, buddy. Watch out for any new ones. You just passed that. You gained that achievement unlocked. You know, Xbox achievements, whatever. And now we're going to have to go into the next one. And then the next one. And then the next one. You might have to get 10 today.
The oldest car.
Here we go. Can't see much. This is why you check your headlights. Thankfully, he's got his high beams on. No other cars around. But this is what high beams look like on a motorcycle. It's one light compared to two. So don't ride past what you can see. So if you have really good headlights, guess what? You could probably go a little faster. But at night, it's a big factor. You don't know if animals are going to cross. You don't know if a vehicle is going to come out. Let's see what happens here. There's an animal. It's a doggo. Yeah, scare him off. There you go. Get back in your home. Same thing here. Watch out for animals. We're going wide. Oh, headlights, headlights, headlights. Swerve back in your lane. So that's hard to see like where the turn really goes. But if you notice how it's a blind turn at this point, so slow it down just a little bit. We're going 60 kilometers an hour, I'm assuming. Oh no, going a little wide. We're now going 53. So at this point, don't target fixate. So this was a good one, right? This is a good example. Don't target fixate on the headlight up ahead. Target fixate. If you can see that line, aim for that line. And then obviously make an adjustment before you hit the line. But aim for that line. Keep that line in your eyeballs. That's what I do anyways. What do you guys do when it comes to turns like this at night? I like to look at the outside lines. John's almost epic fail. Okay, here we go. Oh, don't run into your buddy. A little close. Okay. Blind turn. What's around the corner? Don't know, but good job not panicking. There's a lot of success stories in this video. I love it. Aww. So slow speed maneuvers, everybody. Once again, we do have that discount code going on right now. Go Drill 25 to get your Smart Rider drills. You can practice 20 plus drills at a slow speed so that you're not going to run into issues like this person right here. 25% off right now. Motorcycle was sleepy. All right, Hard City. Ooh, cop.
How's it going? What's up, bro?
Hey, I like it.
Yeah. I bought you on 183.
That was you?
Yeah.
How the hell did you get up here already?
I took Mopac.
Oh.
I was on Waves. Waves said, hey, go around.
I'm like, there's no way. Got
know, but I sat in traffic. Yeah. I thought you were behind me, so I didn't want to split. No, I went all the way around. Yeah. No, it's pretty cool. I just had to take a couple over there to get the Liberty.
I like this.
People are getting bad out here, man. Yeah, really bad. They're horrible.
I love this cop.
Drivers, that's why I told that guy, it's like, stay on the road, man.
Earlier today, let's see what happens. Usually motorcycle cops don't like you getting side by side with them. This cop is chill. Because they're on the job, they're also high, you know, situational awareness and stress, and this guy seems to be just, you know why this cop is having a great time? Because he's on a motorcycle. He's on a motorcycle. Love it. That was a great interaction. I think we need more cops like this guy. What does it show his name at all? He's in Austin, Texas. McDonald. Officer McDonald. From Austin Police Department. Love it. Love it. Texas flag and everything. Yeah. And America. All right, here we go. That was great.
There's something else. It's got a sweet ride. Yeah, thank you. Brought it out all.
That was great. That was a great interaction. Great way to end it. Once again, we do have that sale going on. Go Drill 25 until, I think, May 13th at midnight. International, instant download. I think it's like $12 after the discount. But with that said, hope you guys ride safe, be safe, and catch you on the next live stream. All right, there we go. Number 1 done. Welcome, everybody. We're only at 160 likes. Only at 160. We got another video. But we'll start that when we hit 200 likes. Ooh. We got one more video. Let's turn that down just a little bit. It's distracting me. Later, Andrew, get back to work. So it's $11.25 after all the discounts. Dun. Cop ticketed texted on the video. Ads will run shortly for some viewers in 39 seconds. Let's skip that. We don't need ads. Not on the live stream. Not on the live stream. Any tips for short riders? In terms of like bikes or like slow speed riding, what kind of tips are you looking for? Like getting gear? Beginner bikes, any recommendations? I'm always going to recommend the Honda Rebel 300 or 500. I love that bike, especially the 500. It's easy power, and you get enough to do some highway riding. I was able to be comfortable going 90 on that. So I love the Rebel 500. But if you're taller, maybe a Kawasaki Vulcan S. You're 5'1", just looking for tips regarding managing a motorcycle that is heavy. Once the bike is moving, it's going to want to stay upright, so really practice your slow speed drills. That's the thing. Once you come to a stop, then, having to put your foot down to hold the bike up, that can get a little freaky, but that's what you do and you practice in a parking lot. But once the bike is moving, you don't feel the weight at all. Have you ridden before, Bees Me? Yeah, dude on a motorcycle. She's ridden some big bikes. I just had a nice chat with her yesterday. I guess the video is going to come out June 1st or something. Because it was a nice little video chat. I'm on a scooter, bro. Once I had a Honda Helix. Ooh. What is the minimum? So absolute minimalist medical gear you should carry. It all really comes down to this right here. Okay. All you can really do is stop major bleeds. Everything else is up to you. Remain calm, ensure own safety. That's up to you. So some nitrile gloves. Those blue gloves. I mean, this is what I carry. I carry a little extra. But this is like a little bit more than bare minimum. Because you don't really need a triangular bandage You don't need a bunch of 5x9s and 4x4s. You might not even need an emergency blanket. I highly recommend because it's packed small. But you want to have stuff that will cover any bleeding wounds, because major bleeds are like the most preventable deaths that you can do pre-hospital. People die from just bleeds that nobody can stop. And so if you can stop a bleed, you're pretty much all you can do. You can't really like do needle decompression for tension pneumothorax or hemothorax with blood in your area so it's collapsing the lung unless you have that training. So, I mean, bleeding itself externally is what you can do. So a tourniquet, at least one tourniquet. I carry 4 in my fanny pack that I have for my safety team stuff because I have 4 limbs and I also have possible multiple people. Some roll gauze, 4x4s, okay? That's pretty much it. Tourniquet, roll gauze, 4x4s. And if you can get hemostatic roll gauze, so the stuff that has like quick clot impregnated into the roll gauze, that's really good. Those are just really expensive, and I don't include those because they're just really, really expensive. So anything that's bleeding control is really good. It's really good. Highly recommend taking a Stop the Bleed class, and they'll teach you everything you need to know. And that's all you really need to carry is whatever they recommend in the Stop the Bleed class. All right. All right. Here we go. What do we got? 6 more likes and we're going to get started. 6 more likes. All right, you've backpacked on a friend's, recently got your M1 and signed up for MSF, learned how to start the bike and ride in first gear, struggled reaching my brakes and keeping up bike. Yeah, okay. Yeah, first gear is a little jumpy. Try second gear and then do some friction zone throttle control, but you'll learn that in the MSF. And you're going to have a great time. You're already way ahead. You're already way ahead than a lot of people that get started. We're going to get started here. Oh, we got 200 likes. Okay, I'm gonna turn that music down. You're gonna do EMT training September. Nice, nice. All right, so we're gonna get started. Oh, you're welcome, Beesme. I think that's how you say your name. I'm not from US. Like, can you do the MSF immediately after riding an M1? I don't know. All right, we're gonna get started here. We got some extra stuff. I got to make myself big right here. And we're going to do another ad. Do a quick little ad read. Going to get this back up because it is on sale. Go Drill 25 is the discount code. Go Drill 25. All right, guys. Here we go. So we're going to click the record button. 3, 2. What is up, everybody? We're still having the sale going on right now. Go Drill 25 for the digital drill booklet. Put this on your phone mount. Practice 20 drills. Get better on your bike in a parking lot, doing some slow speed maneuvers. Let's go ahead and watch what happens here, though, and jump into this.
Thanks.
Got a little, is that Sonic the Hedgehog? Oh, going a little too fast and dropped all his rings. Make sure you pick them back up so you can get your high score. Okay, let's take a look and see what happened here. Going a little too fast.
Reaction. Luckily, the rider was unharmed thanks to the appropriate gear.
So going a little too fast around the blind corner. We can't see much. We locked up the brakes. There's the fishtail. Uh-oh, we're about to high side. We're about to go up and over. But now we're going to flip and flop it the other way, and we went up and over the other way. So thankfully, it wasn't the edge of a cliff or into a guardrail or into a car. So speed was definitely a factor here. All right, Sonic, let's slow it down a little bit. Full gear. A little bit too fast, same thing. Oh! I think he jumped. I want to say he jumped. I would have. Either way, he went up and over. You wouldn't want to get your leg caught in between the guardrail and the bike, but it looks like he kind of did for a split second. The bike did kind of just stop. Oof, that is going to be painful. That is going to be painful. Yeah, he yeeted himself. Yeet. Is that what all the cool kids are saying nowadays? Let me try that again. And yeet. Okay. We're going to move on. We're going to move on. We front-loaded the other video with a bunch of graphics and educational stuff. So if you're watching this live, thank you. If not, do it on Thursdays around 12. Okay. Oh, no. That's not what you want to see. Jump, jump, get out of there. You don't know if that guy was still going. What is up with that? Okay. So let's see if I can just mute that. So we're coming around the corner. And we're like, oh, geez, what's happening here? Now, we could swerve into the left lane, but that's oncoming traffic. So we're kind of in a bad spot. And so at this point, you don't know if the guy's stopping, and he will run you over. So get off the bike and roll away. Okay, good job. Now get out of the oncoming traffic. And that is definitely that guy's fault. Okay, Optimus Prime, what's going on here? What are you doing?
This rider admitted to being in a rush and should have been much more cautious on wet tram tracks. It all ended with...
Yeah, wet tram. Hey, this is another tram track guy. Oh, so wet tram tracks. It's going to be slick. It's going to be slippery. It's going to basically be like an oil spill. At least he's got his helmet cinched. So that's good. So let's take a look at this. So we just kind of like gradually went on it instead of doing what we talked about in the last video, which we do live. So if you guys... Now, obviously get the drill booklet, but hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. We do this Thursdays at around 12 noon Mountain Standard Time or Arizona time since we don't do daylight. And I do a live class. We get to hang out before, during, and after.
Valuable lesson learned.
So we just kind of went right on it instead of going across. And then we lost traction. Front tire lost traction. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Kind of want to see if I can hit 1 million subscribers and get that gold plaque. So yeah, hit the subscribe button, everybody. I never really asked for that. But thank you for all of you that have subscribed just naturally. Went a little wide, found the escape. Wearing shorts and a t-shirt. So we're going to pull over. We're going to rescue our buddy that doesn't know how to ride. I'm just kidding. What happened there? Is there 3 of us? Yeah, there's 3 of us. So the first one went wide, was like, oh crap, I'm not gonna make it. So we went up and over, slammed the brakes. He didn't want to hit the berm of the hill, and that's how we dumped it. And we're not wearing much. Hopefully no injuries. We hit the grass. We got a helmet at least. She's got a great helmet, but nothing to protect her arms. If he wanted to go straight, he would be in the lane I'm in. Okay, well, he changed his mind. Now it looks like he's going straight. You honked the horn because you recognized it, so just let him. Just let him. Let him do it. He's going to win. It's a Yukon XL, and you're riding a 400 or 500 pound bike. You're not going to win. Lug nut rule. He's got more lug nuts. Write in the comments if you know what I mean. If you've been a part of any industry that talks about lug nut rules. My engineer always said it's like, oh, when I have a lug nut rule, it's like, but dude, you're driving the fire truck. We don't want to hit anybody. And then the city's going to get sued, and they have to deal with that, and you're probably going to get in trouble and get back on probation. But yeah, of course, you're going to win. Lug nut rule. Anyway.
Not very much, a little bit.
I had an engineer that would always say that. Sharp left turn. We got chevrons there. Oh, geez. Target fixate. What do you say target fixated on?
Let off. Power.
Right there, that bush. Yep. Yep, target fixation is a tool.
A little bit.
Okay. So you want to... Oh, they're talking to each other. So it's a beginner rider talking on the Cardo Pack Talk edges, which, by the way, I mean, it's 10% off in the link right now. It was 20% off earlier, and sometimes they do sales, so stay tuned for that. Whenever that happens, I'll let you know. But target fixate, while they're chatting, tell them to target fixate on that. It's like, keep looking through the turn, look through the turn, look through the turn, look through the turn. Like, say it over and over again. Become their voice in their head. Because, you know, when you're starting something new, you're like, okay, friction zone, throttle control. You're actually talking to yourself. Be that voice in their head for them so that all they have to do is do it versus think and do it. Think for them if you're that good of a rider and you're that experienced. Think for them while you just naturally do your thing. We talk about the Fitzpositor model of learning. I don't know if I have it here, but basically, the first part is you're learning, you're studying, you're thinking in your head. Second, you're practicing the associative stage. And then the autonomous stage is when you just naturally do it, muscle memory. Okay, so once you get to muscle memory, you're not thinking about it, and your body just naturally takes over. If you're that more experienced rider, sit in that autonomous stage, and then utilize your voice and take over for their cognitive stage. Like, tell them what to do so that all they have to do is the body. You're their mind. They're the body. They go through it while you're doing both naturally. So tell them, look through the corner, 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 look at the exit, look at the exit, look at the exit, whatever it is that you guys come up with. Instead of, I mean, he's doing great. He's doing great. It's just buddy just kind of went a little wide. And he kept it up, though. But target fixation is a tool. It is a tool. It is a great learning lesson. So thank you. Sorry about the mic quality guy. Yamaha MT10.
Minor misunderstanding between riders and failure to maintain a safe distance were the main reasons for this crash. This serves
Talk to each other.
as a reminder of why proper motorcycle gear is
Bluetooth. Bluetooths are really important. Oh. 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 I want to see that. I want to see that. No. We're going back. I want to see that. I want to see that. Did we blur it out? So his buddy's going to talk to him. Make sure you have your helmet strap on. I want to see if they are able to blur it per frame. Sometimes they mess up on that. So we got a little bit of on the fingers. A little bit on the fingers. Yeah, see, that's where they mess up on the frame, but we don't get to see anything. Yeah, hands are torn up. So all that black, there's probably gravel inside there. Probably a little bit of asphalt in there. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. You're going to have to pick that out. This is why we talk on our headsets, guys.
Ow.
This is why we talk on our headsets.
He was trying to get over around me and he slid. He hit the grass early.
All you would need for this situation, if you're riding this close, is like the Spirit HD, and that's the cheapest one Cardo has, I think. Oh, geez, you got hit. Harley rider.
What happened? That was an automatic. Huh? That was an automatic.
A Harley automatic? That's hard to reach down. Oh, my back just got sprained. All right, Scrambler of Warsaw. Open lane pattern, side of the vehicle coming up. There it is. Good job with the braking. Good job with the braking. Okay, open lane pattern. Right there. Hey, we're going to switch lanes, right? We want to switch lanes. We don't want to be stuck. What do you think everyone else in that lane is thinking, too? There's the opportunity. They start to move over. This is when we start progressively braking. There it is. Good job. We activated ABS, but that's fine. That's fine. That's what it's there for. You don't want to use it. You don't want to slam the brakes and use it. You want to progressively brake, and if it gives you just that little extra, you're good to go. But that was an open lane. We decided, you know what? I'm going to turn right instead of going straight. Hey, we're on one wheel here.
The bike was incredibly
He's
fortunate.
having fun.'s got full gear.
The bike had such high
You usually don't see people doing wheelies with full gear, so I'm okay right now. Let's see what he does.
speed, and in the face of such immense difficulties.
Oh, speed wobbles. Find the escape. We got a sidewalk. Very good. Slow it down when you're on the sidewalk. Just do it slowly, progressively, because it is a sidewalk. It doesn't have as much traction as asphalt because it's like smooth concrete. So be careful. But we are going 114, I'm assuming, kilometers per hour in fourth gear. So let's bring it down and then almost to like a stop and then do some slow speed to get back on the road. Okay? So we found the escape, got lucky. Hey, look, we're on a track. Ring, ring, having some fun. Oh, are we on a track? No, we're not. 'Cause I don't think they allow phones. It could have been a track. Is it a track?
Okay.
Probably. Maybe they allow phones. I don't know. His leg is caught. Now, if this was like anywhere else, like you're out and about and you don't have full gear, especially leathers like this, that hot part is burning your leg. Those hot parts, they got rotors right there, part of the engine, and if it was on the other side, it's part of the exhaust. Burning your leg. Instant third-degree burns. Instant. Okay, second degree, yeah, you got blisters, but third degree is starting to char a little bit because it's that superheated. Okay, you're going to have second, a lot of, like, very little first degree, a lot of second, and then some third degree. Be careful. And then if you're stuck, it's just burn the whole time. So wear gear. Oh, went a little wide. Keep it up, please, 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 please. Oh, nice. Slow it down, though, dude. We're going 108. Look at the weather. 110. Going a little too fast. I mean,
So even at 110 miles per hour, this somewhat straight of a turn will still push you out if you don't have the skill level to handle it. Low side Joe, here we go. Yeah, that rhymed. Oh, mob ride. People, oh no, coppers. Got some coppers. Now, they can't catch all of you. Just saying.
He's getting Hunter?
Just take off. Let him deal with it.
One,
Let him-
can't be pulling wheelies like
Oh.
he did. Okay, it's considered reckless driving, right?
Got a canine.
You can't be flying up the road like he did on the ZX6.
Oh, he knows some bikes.
Deal with him, deciding if I'm gonna bring him to jail, write him a ticket, or get him loose.
Can we put it up to a vote?
Huh?
Can we put it up to a vote?
Can we put it? No, we can't put it up to a vote.
Come on, man. Listen.
Hey, comedy lightens the mood. Made the cop laugh. Like if somebody said that to me, put it up to a vote, and I laughed about it, I'd be like, I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna give him my speech. I'm gonna put a little fear in them. I'm gonna bring out a little bit of a dad voice. But he just made me laugh. I'm gonna let him go. Low side Joe, I think you just saved your buddy Hunter a ticket.
Can we put it up to a vote?
Huh?
Can we put it up to a vote?
Can we put it? No, we can't. Put it up to a vote.
Come on, man. Listen.
All right.
He.
All right. Lane filtering.
We have a situation.
We're going 20. I would slow it down to 15. And trust me, 5 miles an hour does makes a difference. Beesme, welcome to the crew. Welcome. Thank you for hitting the join button.
Where one of the
I'll slow it
drivers
down just a little bit, but that's fine.
Demonstrated at the earliest opportunity. The biker couldn't let it go, resulting in necessary aggressive behavior from the driver.
Okay, so we got some road rage happening. Then he flew off, cutting me off, doing 30 miles per hour over the speed limit and threw rocks all over my helmet. Did he have like rocks in his, like pocket sand? Like, they have rocks? I'm like, I can't wait. Here we go. I don't get it. Please tell me somebody understands pocket sand. That's some rocks. That's just rocks on the ground. It's not like he meant to do that. But yeah, they sped up. Let the dum-dum be up in front. Not a big deal. I mean, how fast is this road? That looks like miles per hour. King of the hill. All right, good job. Thanks, guys. I heard they're remaking it. I'm not looking forward to that. You hear they're making more Lord of the Rings movies? Peter Jack. Ooh, geez. Good swerve. That was good. Peter Jackson's going to produce. Andy Serkis is going to direct. So we get pushed out. So good job, new positioning. You just got to watch out for the guy up ahead. So he pushed you. I don't know if they meant to push you into oncoming traffic. People don't think very well when they're in road rage. But here's the thing. We did get pushed out, oncoming traffic, so we did a great job positioning and swerving, right? We planned our ride, did a red stage maneuver, we got ourselves out of there. We navigated this active threat. Good job, Kane. Okay, interesting name. Not Abel, but Kane. We're going to move over, but we got to move back because we have that guy. Okay, that guy's innocent in all of this. We need to move over and swerve. So good job swerving out and then swerving back in. You always have sand in your pockets, Megan? Oh, Mega Man. Sorry, not Megan. Mega Man. All right. So this is a bad position for safety. If this person slams the brakes, this is all we got. And you have to make a nice swerve to the right or a nice swerve to the left. I want to be off to the sides, and I also want to be far from this idiot. They've already indicated they're showing you what they're willing to do already. Don't be near them. Don't be near them. Let them think they won. Their life sucks so much that they're having to do this to you out on the road that the rest of their day, the next 23 hours and 45 minutes is miserable. The 15 minutes they get to be an ass to you and you keep letting them be an ass to you, makes them feel happy. So if you just kind of back away, you took away their enjoyment, which is kind of sad if you think about it. Take away their enjoyment. There you go. There you go. There. No. What are you What are you doing?
Oh. Can you do it? Can you do it for me?
What? Did he hit the truck? What happened? Now I want to know. How does the storyline end? How does it end? The guy probably went home and beat his cat or something. I don't know. Call animal. Yeah, anyways, moving on. Okay, we're passing in long line. Oh, what do you think is going to happen here? Go ahead and make a guess. Write in the comments top 3 things you think. I'm just kidding. We're going to move on because it's going to be too much. It's a road surface hazard. Yeah, it's a road surface hazard. 111. That's kilometers. Ducati Diavel 1260S. Ooh, almost had an issue there. So we're on the. Is this like a one-way? Whoa, what the heck? So maybe we're on the left side on this road. Navigated it. Thankfully, didn't hit the gravel and panic. Because that gravel, easily with some braking and hard swerving, could have been bad. Be careful with the gravel right there. Be careful with that. Moonlight Drive. Big bus, side of the vehicle. Okay. Like, what do you think the bus was going to do? Just, what do you think the bus was going to do? I mean, they're turning wide, of course, because it's a bus. But if he just kept going straight, he was going to go into the cars. So he's going to have to move over for the cars. So when we come up to this and we're having to position for safety, we need to position a little bit more. So that's what we just did. We moved over just a little bit. Okay. This is what city traffic kind of looks like. You got to modulate. If you're in a car, you would have to do the same thing. But thankfully, in a motorcycle, we can stay in our lane. In a car, you'd be taking up 2 lanes. Okay. Well, good job recognizing it. Good job recognizing it. It's a normal thing. Yammy G. How you doing, Yammy G?
You know.
What did I miss? Okay, side of the vehicle. Hey, Gary's at Arizona Adventures. Welcome.
Don't worry,
It was the side of the vehicle. Not a big deal. We slowed it down. Good job. Okay. See, when you do it right, it's almost uneventful. When you do it right. So that was great. That was a great braking. Handled it. Handled it.
you know, just
Oh, moving over just a little bit. Good job with the original positioning for safety.
insane.
Yeah, it was. Side of the vehicle, careful. Move on. There it is. You don't want to shoot into that gap because who knows if they just continued. So go through it nice and smooth. What do we got here? Looks like that looked kind of fun. Was that like a ramp? Ooh, like if this is a ramp, imagine. Imagine that. Woo-wee. Anyways, moving on. Oh, geez. Wrong way, buddy.
Why, you stupid cow?
Straight to Mars. I played too much GTA, yeah. What do we got here? Uh-oh. Where's the rider? Oh, did he wrap around the pole? Where's the rider? So I've seen lots of cars do this. There was an incident way back when I was a firefighter in Yuma. There was teenage girls. There was this one turn that was really sharp and a lot of fun because there's not a lot of stuff out there. It was close to the mall. It's really fun to go fast. I get it, especially teenagers, teenage girls that were drunk. And so they were going super fast, and they wrapped their car. I think it was like a small little, probably like a Toyota or Nissan, like Corolla or a Camry, wrapped around, like quite literally wrapped around the light pole. But it happened on the B post. So you have A post, like, so you're driving, you have that A post that comes up here next to the side view mirror. The B post is where the front door and the passenger door meets. It hit right there. So it wrapped right behind the driver, and the passenger was in the front. So the pole didn't smash them. It smashed like right behind them. Still had to extricate them. But that happens a lot. And it happens a lot where it does land where the driver is or the passenger's in the back, and it does kill people. And so when I see this and it's a turn and we hit a pole, either you're going to wrap around it or the bike's going to wrap around it and you're going to wrap around it. So maybe, hopefully, they got ejected into the shrubbery and was safe. But whenever we'd come up to scenes like this and we don't see people, especially if it was a motorcyclist, it's like, where did they get ejected to? One of the scariest things is that when you do see like a rollover on a crash like this, and then you see like a baby seat in the back seat and no baby in it, and it's at night, we start to look for a baby being launched about 40 feet. And we're like out there with the thermal imaging camera because you can't see much, flashlights, looking for body heat, looking for a baby. Usually it's because they have a babysitter and whatnot, and the kid wasn't in there. It's a scary feeling. It's a scary feeling.
Y a un souci là. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce bordel?
So I'd be looking for the buddy or the bike rider. Maybe not your buddy, but so ensure your own safety. Make sure you don't get hit.
Bah y en a un qui a fait un vol plané ou quoi là? C'est quoi ce bordel?
Yeah, it's like, where'd he go? Probably just left the bike because it's not running, walked home to get it back later. First time avoiding a driver that did not see me, it wasn't bad enough. Okay, found the bike lane. Good job finding the escape. Oh, we're going to skip these ads. Here we go. Rider remained exceptionally calm when a bee suddenly flew under her jacket, which serves as a splendid illustration of, I love these adjectives and adverbs, for a composure and balanced approach in unexpected situations. Uh-oh. So zip up your jacket if you can. It's got a Cardo Pack Talk bold. I don't think they make them anymore. I think the Edge is the new platform. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch.
Oh, sorry, I gotta flash you. Oh my god, it just stung my titty.
That sucks. All right, these delivery drivers can be dangerous. Okay, moving on. Can be dangerous. Side of the delivery driver. Trying to get that tip. Trying to get that tip. Zerg. Okay. Protoss terrain. Anyways. Uh-oh. A little hit and run. Okay, so I don't recommend this. I don't recommend this. It's not your emergency. Don't get yourself in a situation where you're speeding through traffic, possible road rage, possibly getting tickets, all because either A, you want to get this on film or on camera, so you can post it on YouTube. I don't recommend it. It's the other person's problem. And it sounds bad, but if you're putting yourself in danger to solve somebody else's problem, that's not the way to do it. If you can solve somebody's problem without having to put yourself in danger or put yourself in a situation where you have negative consequences, sure, go ahead and help. But for me, I'm not going to put myself in a position where I'm going to get in trouble. Exactly, it's Missy. I mean, they're going to find, hopefully, if there's enough cops. Tommy Darlow, welcome. Yeah, if you saw it, look at that. Clear as day, even with the YouTube compression. 575 PZA. You got their license plate. You got their license plate. There you go. Give them the license plate number. Let insurance do the investigation. Call 911. Do all that stuff. License plate's definitely gonna be helpful unless it's a stolen vehicle. And then you're kind of like, shoot. This is why you get underinsured or uninsured insurance with your insurance. So this part I do not recommend you doing, but let's see if he does catch up. No, not really. Nice shirt. That guy's got a vibe going on. Love it. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, with that said, hope you guys ride safe, be safe, and remember we do have that discount for the Smart Rider Drill digital drill booklet, 25% off. Go Drill 25 lasts till the 13th at midnight. But with that said, hope I see you guys next Thursday during the live stream. Look at that. Boom, boom. Let's get some music. I got some text messages. Is it true that firemen have to earn their mustache? I don't think there's any... I don't think that's part of the Proby book. But yeah, pretty much. You don't, especially your first year, you don't get to wear a mustache. You just don't. But I don't follow the rules and I don't care. So I grew a mustache. Where do you get a rescue pack? Links in the description for the store, but it's US only. So just letting you know. But yeah. How you guys doing? You know, you still didn't eat all the pizza. Guys, I buy so much pizza. We're talking hundreds of dollars every Thursday and in donuts, and you guys don't eat them. You know, at some point, I'm just not gonna buy any more pizza for you guys, and we're just gonna be sitting in here with no snacks. We barely got 236 likes, and there's 320 of you in class right now. You guys are eating all the permanent markers, which is weird because those are toxic. But I mean, crayons, I get. Take some home with you guys. But with that said, we're gonna go into the office. And I want you guys to crisscross applesauce inside there. So crisscross applesauce right in front, okay? We need to change that photo on the wall, but crisscross applesauce right up front. Hardwood floors, go ahead and, bring a little butt cushion with you. We need to change that transition too. Couch. Make sure you guys, we have lint rollers. Some of you guys just, you have all this dog hair all over you and it gets all over the couch. Please lint roll a little bit. Okay. We had some budget cuts, so I don't have a cleaning lady that comes in. I got to do it all. So we might make it to where the new members, the new rookies do it. So clean up. All right. 242 likes. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Were you around when Arizona legalized lane filtering? Yeah. I remember I did it on the first day. It was like purely legal. And lots of people looked at me like I was an idiot. And I think it's taking them a little bit of time with more riders doing it to make it normalized, which is great. I'm interested in seeing what the statistics look like when it comes to crash stats. But I'm telling you right now, the whole idea of and this is the tough part when it comes to government stuff, is that they only really want to pass laws that are incentivized for them or whatever. And it's like, for motorcycles, you have to incentivize governments to be it's safer, less fatalities. This is why being rear-ended at a stoplight, yes, it's bad, especially for motorcyclists, but it's really rare. And so if you would try to sell the lane filtering thing, for me, it's a quality of life improvement for motorcyclists where you're just not stuck in traffic and it reduces congestion. So for me, it's I wish if traffic on the interstate was at a standstill that we can lane filter there, but we can't by law. We can only do it at stoplights, and if it's a 2-lane road and whatnot. It's like for me, it's congestion. Not in safety wise, sure, I get it, but congestion. That's really the thing for me. And getting stuck out in the heat, that sucks. That sucks. How you doing, Chris Hoffman? How you doing? The pack has a tourniquet. Yeah, exactly, Captain Hammer. Captain Hammer. Captain Hammer. Our channel is great to watch. You make me realize and help me learn from other people's mistakes. It's very helpful. Digital drill is great. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, we're learning from other people, so we don't have to go through it ourselves. And the whole process of this, I mean, there's a method to this madness, everybody. So how humans learn, the very first ways we learned, I mean, outside of storytelling and whatnot, was through our mirror neurons, like little babies. They imitate their parents. They imitate their caregivers. And that's the mirror neurons. And so when we're watching people do these things, we are learning through that. And then hopefully when you guys go out riding, it's like, I've seen this before. I know what to do. Versus never witnessing it before, not knowing what to do. So mirror neurons are what we're playing on right here. So, like I said, I focus mainly on the rider. I focus mainly on education and learning. And if all I did was focus on bikes, well, then I'm the wrong channel for you. Because I wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Because I don't focus on that. I do focus on the fundamental skills, but mainly road strategy, how to rescue somebody, and how to teach. All right, see you later, Captain Hammer. Good to see you. Be safe with your kiddo. Thank you for stopping by. I'm riding at the DGR here in Tucson. I'm riding here in Tucson. That's in 10 days, by the way. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it. Hopefully you learned some stuff. Hello from Detroit. How you doing? Is that the real Nathan Fillion? That'd be cool. What do you think of a very good and reliable bike for beginners since I'm a beginner? I'm always going to say this. Honda Rebel 500. Love it. Love it. 300 or 500? I'd probably pick a 500. See you later, Mega Man. Play some PS5. What do you... Oh, you're probably already gone, but what are you playing? What you playing? I'm playing some Helldivers 2 for democracy. Spreading the love. Spreading... Managed democracy across the universe. Nice, Tony. Yeah, I'm always doing that too. Open lane pattern. Watch this. Side of the vehicle. Position for safety. Boom, boom, boom. Stellar Blade. That's a new one. For liberty. It's a fun game. I was playing a little bit before. I got my daily major order done today. We got 2 more planets, guys. We got 2 more planets to liberate. Come on. Hop on there. We got to liberate 2 more bug planets. You guys can look me up, too. If you guys want to play with me. DanDanTheFireman. Search if you want. I think you can search that way, right? Can you? I don't know. I'm on Steam. So, I think DanDanTheFireman on Steam. Yeah, hit the like button. Let's see if we can get 300 likes before I have to edit these videos. Because I'm gonna edit these videos, schedule them because YouTube likes to demonetize most of them, and so I like to get them up as soon as possible so that they can tell me that they aren't good before the weekend starts and I get frustrated. But today's my Friday, everybody. So after class, I go home, I relax. I do have some orders to put out or to take to the post office. I see Solid Snake 64 is awaiting my response for a friend request. I forgot I have Steam open, so it just popped up. How you doing, Solid Snake? I see you. I'll add you. Got a week vacation coming up. I might be going boating this weekend. I might. With the girlfriend. might be doing. Hey, Henbu, see you there too. I'll add you. Either that or go to Sonoida or Phoenix or do like a staycation type thing. Aaron, it's only through streams and YouTube right now. As much as here's the thing. This is a fun part. This is why we hang out, right? This is the live stream. This isn't recorded, so people that want to see this part, they have to watch an hour and 42 minutes to get to this point right now. And this is the cool thing is I get to hang out with you guys. Is that I love in-person training. I really miss it. I just made an Instagram story a couple days ago. Richard Evil, welcome. I'm gonna go ahead and hit friend request too, or accept it. Punisher logo, nice. I miss doing in-person chatting with people and conversating and teaching. I really like that. I don't like doing what other people do. I just don't. I don't know what it is. And so like I get it teaching the fundamentals. I love doing it. I don't know if I would put on a class for that. I think it'd be more of like somebody shows up, hey, Elite Gamer 85, how you doing? I don't mind if somebody shows up and we have like conversation about like what they want to work on it, and it could be a full-blown class for that. And I love to do that kind of stuff. But for me, it's more of like I'd like to put on an in-person thing where we're having a good time. And that how to do that is through like Smart Rider drills and stuff. It's like, yeah, let's go through the paces. Let me see you do some of these drills. You know, some of the easy ones and see how it goes. And from there, it's like, oh man, I wish I could have done this. Hey, Duck Crossing, how you doing? Is that Hollow Knight? And just, you know, like then we can have the conversation of like, oh yeah, go ahead and turn left. This is how you turn your handlebars a little bit more. Hey, is your right-handed turns a little bit harder because the throttle is like, here's some tips. I like that kind of thing versus like, here's a structured class. Everyone listen to me. I want it to be more like we're all hanging out, having a good time, doing some drills and seeing who can do the fastest, who can do the slowest, who can try to get the exact time they just called out. Like, I'm going to do lefty loosey, but I'm going to do it in 13 and a half seconds. And they get like 13.3 and like whoever can get closest to that time. Like fun things like that. Because then, I don't know. Because everyone else does just like, here's how to do a tight turn and U-turn and figure eight. And honestly, I get bored. I want to have some fun. Yeah, just vibes, right? Exactly, Aaron. Yeah, you get it. Just have some, just maybe like bring some snacks, take a break, chill, chat, sit on our bikes or sit on the curb after like a couple drills. And then before you know it, after like a half day of doing that, you've probably gotten really good at some turns and figure eights and U-turns and got to hang out with community, did some fellowship, just got to meet some people, learn some things about other people. And like, that's the part that I like, not the, hey guys, here I am, DanDanTheFireman, here's some training. Yeah, this is what you did right, this is what you did wrong. And there's no connection. The connection is instructor-student. I want it to be peer-peer. Because that's what, I'm just a normal guy. So, I don't know. Hey, from Peru, how you doing? But that's how I would do in-person stuff. So, like, after my book that I'm finished, I really want to launch it in July. July 1st. So I'm working hard on that. All of June, powering through it. Doing a little bit here and there. After that, I really want to start promoting the games aspect of it, like I just said. But it's going to start online, and if it does catch on and it becomes popular, then I would love to do like an in-person like clinic, I guess. I wouldn't call it a clinic. It'd be like a Smart Rider Games meetup. And then I think max like 10 people. And then we just have fun, record it, chat, stuff like that. Hey, how you doing, Joey Moya? Hello, Dan. Could you help with convincing my dad about what? To date that girl? I don't know, buddy. You see the piercings that she's got? The tattoos for, it says, no regrets? I don't know, buddy. She might not be a keeper. Have fun. I wouldn't go for that, though. I've got cones in the skills book. I just need to find a flat parking lot. Everything around here is all hills. Hey, that might be an extra challenge. Put it on a hill and see what happens. See what happens. The riding bike isn't dangerous. It is, though. That's the thing. It is dangerous. But risk and skill, they correlate. High risk usually means low skill. You can start lowering your risk with more skill, and you can increase your risk with how you ride. Like fast, through mountains, through corners, like certain areas have more risk, but the thing you have control over is your skill level. So keep improving your skills and your skill level, and how to convince your dad is through action. You can't just tell him. I'm telling you, if my kid was like, "Hey, I'm safe," and I just be like, "I've seen you ride. You're not. Your actions don't match your words. Your actions need to be. If you want to say you're safe, go take a class." So that's where I would go. So I'm like flipping the perspective here. Take some classes, get some gear, be a smart rider. Okay, maybe take a medical course, like a Stop the Bleed. And once you show him your credentials and the actions that you are trying to be safe, if he still says no and like it's too dangerous, it's like, then dude, what do you want from me? This is my life. Like, then it's like, what do you want? What do you, like, I'm doing everything possible. Right. So Solid Snake, my dad is happy to know I do parking lot drills, even though I'm an adrenaline. So even then it's like, so the Smart Rider drills, if you go to my Instagram, on my highlights, you can actually see all the, I think most of them, if not all the drills from the drill booklet. It's kind of, you don't have to screenshot it. It's a little bit harder than just getting it. Maybe like record yourself doing the drills and be like, look at my skill. Hey dad, come out here to the parking lot and watch me do this. Look how much control I have over this bike. And if he's still being a turd, guess maybe he's just a turd. Some dads are turds. And then when you become an adult, you just start doing what you want to do. It's your life. You only get one life. You live it how you want to live it. You're the author of your own life. What chapters are you going to write in it? Is it going to be childhood chapter written over and over and over again? Or is it going to be, hey, childhood's over. Here's my new chapter as a young adult. And guess what? In this second chapter, third chapter, whatever it is, I started riding motorcycles. I don't know. I've had like 10 chapters at this point, at least. But yeah, 262 likes. Let's see if we can hit 280. Come on, let's go for 300. But if you haven't hit that like button yet, let's hit it. I'm in a good mood. We're just chatting. Just chatting. I got 10 more minutes. So try to do 2 hours. Try to do 2 hours. Only one chapter worth riding with. The hell's it? Sorry, you made me laugh. My dad had bikes. He was chuffed to bits when I turned. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yeah, some people's experiences and perspectives flavor their responses. So he might not have had the best of experiences. It's really tough to kind of navigate that. You can only do so much. You can only do so much. You only have so much control. You're not going to change somebody's mind. You can only take their concern, apply it to increasing your skill so you can be safer, right? But then if you get to a point like a year or two later where you're just, really like good at riding and they're still upset with you riding, then you did everything you possibly can. You can't change their perspective. Sometimes people just don't like what you're doing. And honestly, here, as a YouTuber, I've had lots of people not like what I'm doing. Lots of people. And at the end of the day, when you have an opinion and you do something different, you're gonna make enemies in some way. Oh, chuffed to bits means very happy, British English. Okay, he's happy then. Hey, either way, we learned from it, right? My miscommunication skills, right there. We went through the negative side, but if he's happy, hey, guess what? Even better. Underage polar bear trying to make a okay. What? Yeah, Minu made loads of enemy. Yeah, well. Yeah. Would I release a Smart Rider digital drill booklet in Spanish? Well, I mean, yeah, the booklet, when you get the digital one, you get the digital version of this. So this isn't in Spanish, but the digital phone friendly version, I mean, outside of Smart Rider drill and the title of the exercise, that's the only thing that's in English. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. But that's not a bad idea. It's just me though. Like I'm working my butt off. 270 likes. Let's get 30 more, guys. Ex-wife didn't like my bike. Now I have a new wife. Did you get a used wife or new model? That's not nice to say. Shouldn't have said that. The book, I would love to. I would have to. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Spanish drawings. Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder how many Spanish-speaking viewers I have. Because in YouTube analytics and the way things work out in the shop at the analytics, I'm telling you, it's like 80% United States. Yeah. I wonder if there's, I don't know. That's a tough one, but I'll keep that in mind. I talked the hubster into it by signing up for the MSF course and letting him know on nice days when I take my bike, he gets to take my Mustang GT and put the top down. That works. That works. There's no classes on how to ride and oh no. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Visit Namibia? Okay. What's the difference between the orange lines and the white in the book? That's not a dumb question. I've been asked that before, and then that tells me it's a design thing. There's no difference. The reason why I did change up, so what he's asking about is the different color lines, is that when I did just all white, it just looked really confusing. So I just did orange and white as a contrasting color. That was it. Maybe I should put a blurb in there at the beginning. It's like there's no difference between the white and the orange. But when it was like all white, I'm like looking at it, I'm like, what? So I did some contrasting colors. Tell us about your post-helmet beard routine, looking real put together and groomed. So I drove the minivan today. So it's good. What I do when I shower, I use Nizzerol. That's like an anti-dandruff shampoo. I use that. Nice little scrub. Get it some suds. Let it sit for a little bit. Wash it out. And then I use some Live Bearded beard conditioner. Let it sit for a little bit. Feels good. Wash it all out completely. Let it run. And then when I hop out of the shower, I blow dry it every single time, so you don't get the beard itch. Because beard itch really happens when the skin stays moist for too long, and it stays moist because you don't dry it completely. You maybe with a towel you dry the outsides, but the insides no. So blow dry it on cold, for a little bit until you feel like your skin underneath is dry, and then comb it down so it's not like all so I blow dry it and I'm like combing, and then I comb it down. And then trim it every now and then. Get it trimmed. I trim my beard at least once a week, especially the mustache part. And then I keep the flyers out. I would look like an egg if I shaved my beard. You're right. That's why I don't. Dude, the blow drying is a game changer. Absolutely. Absolutely. Blow drying with a brush that... Shoot. I wish I knew the kind of a brush it was. I think it's like boar hair, but it's like... It has some long prongs, but it has some short ones. I forgot. But blow drying on cold. So push the cold button. There's the blue button. Trust me, I had to learn this. And then every shower, every time you get your beard wet like that, oh, big difference. Don't have to use beard oil. Don't have to use beard butter. And it doesn't feel oily. It doesn't feel gross because I blow dry it. Huge game changer. Helmets do fit glasses. Yep. Yeah, so the glasses part, I do have another sponsor. I don't push them out too much, but it is in the description. I have Flying Eyes glasses. There's their logo. These ones are Polars. I got like 3 different kinds, but these are designed to fit underneath headsets for not fighter pilots, but regular pilots. So they have the headsets, and so they're super thin. You can't even. I'm trying to use my head as the. See how thin that is, and then they're bendable. And they're super thin, so they fit great inside a helmet. And they don't put a lot of pressure at all on my head because they're flexible. Sometimes you get those glasses, if you have like a big egg head like me, the glasses will put a lot of pressure on the sides. These are great. Links in the description. I think you get 10% off if you want to do that. And they do have prescription inserts too. Yeah, they have prescription inserts. Started your beard in March. Nice. How is it? What time is it? 1:48. Oh, guys, I got to get going. I got to edit, and then I got to get to the post office before 4. So it's been nice hanging out with you guys. But I got to get going. I'll see you guys later.